Hello again on YouTube, hello again on Twitch, and welcome to another episode of my Hearthstone Let's Play. Hearthstone. Morrowind Let's Play series. My brain is skipping a beat. Hope you're well, taking care of each other, and being kind to yourselves. So, previously I tried to minimize, and I forgot how incredibly unstable this game can be with minimizing for a second, and so I actually lost the game and I hadn't been able to save. I think it was a little bugged that time. It wasn't letting me save. You're supposed to be able to save once you finish character creation. I've gone back, done the same things. Only real deviations is it took one more use to get the lockpick to get that little chest. And there was no bottle inside the barrel outside. So I'm 1 gold poor and 1 lockpick use worse off. I did, however, sit here. I guess I can do this while I talk. Do a tiny bit of grinding of the restoration skill. Got it up from 40 to 42. Get me a little closer to leveling up and allow me to heal a little more reliably when I'm maybe not at full fatigue. One of the things about this game is, let's see if I can jump enough to show you guys. Not sure I can actually deplete the fatigue bar enough. Gotta like bunny hop up and down a bunch or something. It's also a training acrobatics skill for what it's worth. Alright, Hearth Heal. Chance. 0. That's Bandagger is chance 20. Oh yes, my acrobatics is 66, just in that little bit jumping. Alright, so chance. Oh, that's not going to give it accurately because I don't have any mana. Alright. Let's do that again. And I actually have mana. This is interestingly leveling acrobatics. Jumping jacks for physical training. Still 100%. So the first number is the mana cost, or sorry, magic cost of of a spell, and the second is a chance to cast it successfully. It's higher with willpower, higher with higher skill. I think luck plays a minor role, if I remember correctly. Okay, so see, it's now down to 92%. All I did was deplete the fatigue bar a little. Yeah, this is level my acrobatics. If I remember correctly, acrobatics reduces fall damage a tiny bit, as well as letting you jump higher. 83%. You guys get the idea. Where is acrobatics? And it's a strength skill, so this will help my character maybe gain more points in strength on level up. Interesting. Yep, you see you failed casting a spell. Also, you can switch off different spells. Hotkeys. Dragon Skin is the Bren's natural racial ability. The shield spell, so it adds armor points. 50 points shield for a minute on itself. Armor. Yeah, that's something you guys will see soon enough. Anyways. $11 of 200. What even is that? Oh yeah, that's encumbrance. Alright, well anyways. Should save here. Locking that little bit of grinding, whatever. Jumping jacks and... Oh, wrong way. Get really high acrobatics skill, I suppose. Oh no, wait, this is the way out. Probably jump over that stone wall. Anyways, say to Neen, everyone.
If I can help, I will. But
If I can help, I will.
time.
Don't take too much time. This is Fargoth. Are you the one that the boat dropped off? Glad to see a boat arrive at that time of the day. Hope the Imperials treat you okay. I swear they took my ring. Swear on the guards has it. I had it last week before the weekly Let's Shake Down Fargoth ritual. Engraved healing ring. Family heirloom of mine. You haven't seen it, have you? Yeah, you can give him the ring. Of course, you can wait till later and do that. Get some use out of it. Oh no, it's red, so you have to answer. You can't. Sorry, no ring. Or yes, I found it. Here, take it. Ooh, I try to remember. I think the Swedes took West Chain or something. You backed him. Right. Hmm. Right, so you have an opportunity to get the ring back later if you give it to him. So remember. Right, that's what I thought. Anyways, yes, I found it. Here it is. You found it amazing. Thank you. Thank you. You're now my favorite friend. I'll be sure to tell the others, especially my friend RL who runs the trade house here. Go see him. He'll be happy to see you now. Your journal's been updated. But yeah. Trade house owner liking you is a big advantage, but also, it's the right thing to do. To give him back his ring. I heard there's been some trouble up at Fort Frost's Mouth. Never heard of it? It's now called Solstein north of Fernfall. Oh yes, there's way too many hooks to this. Little advice, if you're heading to the backcountry, always carry a couple of restore health, restore fatigue, cure disease, and cure blight potions with you. A secret taught to everyone, talk is cheap, ask questions. You don't ask, you never learn. My trade, I'm a commoner, I do whatever needs doing, cooking and cleaning, blah blah blah. Since news parts, perhaps you like to share a little local lore. Yes, thank you for finding the ring. Those guards better look out. He says you can get food and cinders in the trade house. It's also refined. And when offers training, not much else in the way of services. Says Dample Squad. That's not true. Census Bureau also has a trainer. Soul's Time. I've heard of the place. I believe there's an Imperial Fort up there. Fort Prosperous. If you want to go there, we'll check around and cool. Maybe a ship will take you. Some particular Altmore Ariel ones. The trade house. Not much here. Ariel's Trade House. The Census and Excise Office. That's the Coast Guard too. And the Lighthouse. And that's it. Silt Star services go to Vivek, Balmora, and the assistants are on. The road goes north past Pelagiad to Balmora, and east to Vivek, and south east to Ebonheart. Sorry, just kind of quick. We went through all that gut. Is if you want me to, take longer with that, well, I could, but I'm sure you want to see the story progress. Windor to State of Need Census and Excise Warehouse. Local 45 faction owned Imperial Legion rank experiment. So yeah, if you join the Imperial Legion, you can just enter there. Normally. Now it may be tempting to go in the water. But you'll see why it's a very bad idea any second here. Maybe. Pretty sure. So far. Let's just say there's some nasty aquatic life. These pearls there are tempting me. Alright. Those things are the fishies. Let's drown quite quickly. Try and fight him, but no chance of hitting him at this rank. Hey, I'm getting unarmored and athletic skill, but my athletic skill isn't nearly high enough. Quick, you can sometimes make it to the pearls before these things, the slaughterfish, eat you for dinner. Sometimes there's even worse, druids and such. So, owie. Thankfully, I've got lots of healing. And dagger. If I hit anything, which is unlikely. Even a fish could eat me. Right there. Oh yes, my fatigue is also extremely low. Oop. Probably let that recover. Little. Anyways, it's not actually very efficient training to fight the slaughterfish because you usually miss them. Luminous Rosillas. Mushrooms. Worth a little money. These do periodically respawn. Takes a while. But collecting herbalism ingredients. Way to get a little money. Puda flowers in particular are worth something. Now, mushroom picking might not be the most exciting thing, but it's a way to get a little cash to get started at the very beginning. Use what's available, right? Also, gets you more familiar with surroundings. You can't rest in town. You get far enough outside the town. Rest a little. Spend the night just outside the city. Recover mana. Good advice, don't fight when you're tired. Don't try to cast spells when you're tired. You'll fail much more often when you're tired. That's why veterans always carry a couple of restore fatigue potions for emergency. Indeed. Various houses around.
But make it quick.
I'm Draren Thorlax. Welcome to Sydney and Gateway to Morrowind. This is a commoner. Those Imperial tax collectors really start to get on everyone's nerves. Haven't seen the local in a while though. Not they when it's complaining. Buy from merchants and traders who like you. You get better prices from members of your own faction, usually like you best. Right. You can actually sneak into the various houses if you want. Rob the citizens blind. Get you are in jail very quick. If you don't have attributes and skills uncapped, however. Being thrown in jail can actually be a way to reach a higher level. Wait, that's the back door of the trade house. Because you lose skill when you're in jail, And then you can train, if it's one of your major minor skills, you can train it back up and level further.
Please share
To level, let's see, 2 of 10. So right now, for instance, I have 2 levels in major minor skills. They're both in restoration. When I have had 10, I'll level up. So shows how many skills I gain with each attribute. 2 with strength, 2 with willpower, 7 with speed. Having leveled up skills with the favorite given attribute allows you to gain more points in that attribute and level up. Nice little system. Welcome to Morel's Tradehouse, Morel, Publication and Proprietor. Don't take what doesn't belong to you. You're a new face here. If you don't take what doesn't belong to you. You're a new face here. If you want to buy from me, you have to barter. If you want a little advice, free to new customers. Just ask, would you like to hear about our most popular potion or our most popular scrolls? Advice, need directions taught to the local scout. Elon the Red Guard. She's here in the trade house somewhere, and you might want a copy of Guide to Vardenfall. I think I still have a copy for sale. Cure common and blight disease are most popular. With travelers, fortified strength, endurance, speed, and agility are very helpful in combat. Fortified personalities, popular merchants, and shy persons. Of course, fortified fatigue keeps you fighting at your best. Restore health and restore fatigue are perhaps our most popular items, and for a short burst of power during a fight, you can't beat Grief, Shine, Flynn, Matza, and Sujama. Those are alcohols. Vigor and Vitality are best-selling bargain items, restoring fatigue and health respectively. Civi Intervention, Divine Intervention transports you instantly to nearest temple or nearest imperial shrine, good for routine or emergency transportation. Heartwise helps persuasion. Summon Skeleton Minion brings help in a jiffy. And Drathis Winterguest does a lot of damage to touch. Handy to whittle a too tough opponent down in size. Yep. And latest rumor, I heard that her scar upstairs is having some financial troubles. Can't seem to win a wager these days. He likes me, or 85, because I helped his friend. I also teach you a few spells, including Fireball, if you want, or Frostbite. Frostbite would actually be a better damaging spell. Resist Magicka, Father's Hand, which gives you a little bit of Sanctuary, which adds to your ability to evade hits. Jack of Trades, Fortify Luck, 10 points for 60 seconds on self. Expensive and Spark, shock damage, 20 points. One second and 5 feet on target. It's pretty much the same as Fireball, except it costs more mana to cast and more expensive. Anyways, I need some equipment. He's definitely got some for me. Mostly light armor. Although he's got a few steel pieces. Better, nicer clothing like the expensive shirts. What's valuable in them is they can be enchanted with better enchantments than cheap stuff, but otherwise it's not super useful. Gauntlets, pauldrons, greaves, Nordic ringmount grass, chain grass, iron grass. Of course, heavier armor is Well, weighs more. Here's Imperial Chain Cuirass. You also notice things like condition. The higher something's max condition, the slower it'll degrade. Because things lose effectiveness is proportional condition. Nordic Ringmail is inferior to Imperial Chain Cuirass. Interesting. It's directly inferior. Simple iron helmet is very protective, though. Protect thy head. You can offer various prices, but I get annoyed with you. You try and bring the price too low. Anyways, let's get an iron helmet. And he refuses the offer. Gets annoyed they even tried that.
It just stood there,
Skill
holding its
skills
tail
only
and
15.
whispering. What did it say?
Just stood there holding its tail and whispering. What did it say? And that's what it's talking about. It's the upstairs. Like more for the trade. Boom. Make the character turn around, whatever. Is an iron helmet. It's heavy duty armor. Might put there. Let's also weigh some of the least for the amount of armor they provide. Whereas say greaves. Wait, heavy. Shields are also good for staying alive. Lots of armor for the weight. I think this weighs 7. It should carry steel. 17 armor rating, 17. Weight 5. Left gauntlets take a bit more eating than right if you don't have a shield. I want 2 of these. I just want 1. Yeah. I don't want to sell it. I want to wear it. Some gauntlets. Hmm. $90 for this chain grass. That would do. Let's see, we got 41 gold left. Can I sort like wheat or something? Chain. Nordic Fair Cuirass. Armor rating 0. Nordic Fair Boots. Value 10. You have to do 15 wages to get 3 armor with. Yep. Alright. Let's grab a kite and a pair of pauldrons. Grab some mushrooms. Bargain down below this. Alright. So I did the chain because, well, 1, money. 2, it's heavier armor slot to up armor than is gauntlets. Still need a crass greaves though. Yeah, let's sell all these. And this cup that I picked up. And boom. All my now greaves and boots.
I'm waiting.
You like to dance close to the begging floor.
I will listen, Outlander, but make it quick.
Well, hello, Northstar. I'm Albasius Coleus. This is State of Need, swamp fever capital of the world. I suppose you're wondering what's going on here. I can tell you where the surfaces are. There aren't many. I can tell you the latest rumor, unless you've already heard them. Telling you can get food and sundries here. He's singing praise to the Imperials. She is. Our civilization has brought peace and prosperity to all Tamriel. We place our faith in hard work, education, and discipline. We prefer free trade and diplomacy. We're not ashamed to use force. And I am a battle mage. Though arrived as a Western Knight with heavy armor, or though arrayed as a Western Knight with heavy armor, axe and long blades, my primary training is in the College of Alteration, the College of Destruction, and the College of Conjuration. To round out my education, I've mastered enchantments and alchemy. Potions made through alchemy are purchased from alchemists grant me the magics of the Restoration, Mysticism, and Illusion colleges. Can there be any more terrible master of the science of war than Battle Mage? I think not. Right, anyways.
If I ever see that elf, he's in so much trouble.
And this guy is, well, braggart, can train you in medium, long blade, and block. And if you're wondering why do the training, spend all the gold. If you train a minor major skill, you can level up from it. Go ahead, you're not interrupting anything. I'm a lone scout. You need directions. Pelagiad, Balmora, Caldera, Ebonheart, Vivek. She wants to train you. Must have been misinformed. I don't offer services to the public. I believe she's part of one of the factions or something. Tells you she's a scout. I'm not going to read the entire thing off. Little secret, how do you recognize the Daedric Shrine? Well, they've got long plain names like Ashram Bibi or Zin Therese. Some are well known sites like Al Sotha and Bel Fel. And stone architecture is unmistakable. Big dark, gray red stone runes, funny angles, funny markings, and patterns in stone. Weird oval, crooked doors, inside all funny angles. Right. She's a friend to the bad Daedra, basically.
What's this about?
Anyways,
There is someone
You're on your honor. Don't press your luck.
here's the braggart, and here's Hiskar. You look like you could use a friend Outlander. Perhaps they could be your friend. I'd like to recover some gold. That's right, sorry. See, I had a bad run of luck playing 9 holes and lost a bit of money. Normally it'd be fine. We can usually keep some gold in our pockets just from the money the locals pay us for protection. But I know some of them are holding out on me, especially that little fetcher, Fargoth. He's come up white the past couple of weeks when I've shaken him down. I know he's stashing it somewhere. I'd like you to find Fargoth's hiding place. I know the little fetcher's got one somewhere in town, just not sure where yet. I've already gone through his whole house, so I know he's not hiding it there. I'd like you to find out where he's stashing his gold. If you can, I'll give you a share of the wealth. Are you up for it? I'll do it. Excellent. Here's what I want you to do. I'm not sure where he goes, but I know he wanders around town at night. Watch his movements. The best vantage point is on top of the lighthouse south of town. That will give you a nice view of standing. Keep an eye where he goes. I'm sure you'll be able to figure out where he's hiding that gold. I think this locked door is a bedroom. You're not supposed to sleep in it though. Of course, you could lock it behind you and no one would notice.
My time is precious. Make it quick.
I think I can really sell this guy. There's this note earlier. Just saying he wants a dagger sharp. I can sell that. It even weighs something, so we'll get 1 gold for it. Not heavily encumbered, but movement is painfully slow in this game. Really. Not get eaten by slaughterfish. Deep water there. What crap? I'm not even sure I can take this thing on. Ah, guards attacking it. Huh. I'll take the crab meat. Worth something. Let's eat it to restore fatigue. It's with corpse. He's getting attacked by a slaughterfish. He's close enough to the water's edge. Ooh. A body. First, big ol' rat. I'm a forager. Kwama meat. And a rat. Don't mind this guy taking eating for me. Ah, here's the dead taxman. 200 gold, tax record, shoes, shirt, and pants on. Corpse actually doesn't spawn, so if you want, you can use this storage. People know how to do such thing. But the honorable thing is probably, well, you cannot remove the corpse. You can even dispose of it. Interestingly, the fireflies have collision boxes. There is a patch that removes that so that the fireflies can't push you around in the game. Yeah. Though you can't just poison your weapons in Morrowind. I don't know about later games, but guy came and left a comment and left. That's not part of the vanilla game. You need to enchant your weapons with poison effects. And that's not cheap. Morrowind. By the way, this is my quote run speed. Ridiculously slow, as you all see. Crab meat, quamacuddle, pod, shoes, shirt, pants, mushrooms, rat meat, spore pod, mushrooms. Boom. All this, 17 gold. Not much at all.
Where's that slave?
Got to report the by someone. Found his body, huh? Well, it's up to you what to do with that information. I suppose Soki's Agawa in the census office, in excise office, would be the one to tell if that's her inclination.
If I ever see that
Should
outfit,
be
he's in so
this.
much trouble. Speak,
The
traveler.
sun and moons transform day to night.
Copy of Wives of the Saints here. You can read books. So you don't pick them up.
That's it.
No one
She's
cares.
gone too far. I'll see her disgraced before the council. Yes.
Sorry, cough. Tempted. Where's my security skill? It's intelligence to find somewhere out of the way and just practice picking locks.
Once there's a rock.
Greetings and salutations.
Need to come back here anyways to the bedroll. But, murdered? What a waste. Processus was a good man. I've been wondering why we hadn't heard from him in a few days. Still, these are dangerous times to live in. These sorts of things will happen. Did you happen to find the tax money collected? I'd hate to be so callous, but I do have a job to do. Yeah. Uh, let's see. Places of interest. West. Alright. Death of a taxman. Yep. If you return the gold, he'll ask you to find the killer. As I remember happening. Mm-hmm. Anyways, yes, I found 200 septims on his body. You did? Oh, he was murdered but not robbed. Your honesty is appreciated, I can tell you that. I won't forget this, Northstar. In fact, if you're looking for some money for yourself, I'd like to see the murderer punished. Killing an emperor's tax collector is punishable by death. Find his murderer, bring him to justice, and since this excise office will pay you 500 septims. Yep. Right. You can let the murderer slide when you meet him, but I'll just say this much. He's in a house in the area, and you can claim his house if you collect the bounty. Choose to try and turn him in and he'll attack you, and it's base of operations, although it's not a safe one. Unlike this bedroll here in the census office. Don't. 500 septim bounty, and somewhere you can store stuff. I suppose it could put stuff in here, and I don't think anyone would know. Right. Huh. Let's see. Just curious what counts as crime. Quick. Checking. Morrowind. Crime. Theft. License. Crime that goes undetected and reported has no direct impact on your character. At the moment NPC reports for misdeeds, however you will for a bounty be subject to arrest by guards. Attempting to sleep in your own bed appears to result in just a warning message is in fact a crime. You rarely receive a bounty for this because NPCs usually find red beds. Homeowners, servants alike have an alarm value 0. They will not attack or report your crime. Certain beds, especially after Bloodman is installed, run by guards, and attempting to sleep in them will instantly gain you a bounty if you're seen. This usually happens if you're in the same cell as the guard. But if another member of the faction you belong to sees you, you'd be expelled from the faction as well. Most important for the Imperial Legion. Pickpocketing, assault, murder, arresting in public. interesting little quirk. You end up with stolen goods of a type. An unusual quirk of the rule is that applies to all items of type stolen. If you get rid of the stolen ones, acquire others legally. Thus, you steal diamonds during certain quests of Thieves Guild. Any diamond you acquire at any point for the rest of the game is marked as being stolen. This is true if you dispose of any extra diamonds you give by selling, dropping out of panic. You simply may not sell diamonds to person that mission you have to sell ever again, or she will accuse you of theft. But yeah, there's some rules about that stuff, but like, since this borough I'm not going to be selling stuff to, so I could like grab these buckets and sell them to the trade house, probably. Wouldn't cause issues. Anyways, we need a little bit of cash in this game. Of course, this game encourages you to be a hobo thief. Elder Scroll games all do. It's kind of ridiculous. Corrupting, I don't know. Anyways, enough of that for now. Exhausted. Hope you all enjoyed this video. Take care of each other. Be kind to yourselves. May you always find a guiding star leading home. Until next time, it's Northstar. Adieu. Best luck to you all.